ARS Roofing, First Response Security Services, Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, The Meat Shop, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, Kaiser Pharmacy, E&H Refrigeration, Jerry Ward Autoplex, ATAs, CPAs and Advisors, Orr Investments, the City of Union City, and Thompson Machinery. This is the Tornado Pregame Show presented by Roadrunner Driving School, Tyson Foods of Obion County, and Home Builders Mart. From the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, here's the voice of the Golden Tornadoes, Chuck Hammer, and lead analyst Eddie Suter.
And a very pleasant good evening to you as we are live from Moore Memorial Stadium. It is the final regular season home game for Union City in 2025. Hopefully maybe some postseason play here, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the broadcast. Good evening and welcome in. The sun has set here and the lights are starting to take full effect in this district game between both Union City and Gibson County, and we'll talk about these final three games of the season a little later on, but we'll touch on last week, Union City off with a bye week, but the week previous to that, Union City falls at home against Milan. Milan winning that one 35-19. We won't go through all the details of that one, but the last time Union City was on the field, they had 186 yards of total offense, 125 of those coming on the ground, 4 of 6 passing, 61 yards through the air, 9 first downs. But the biggest trouble for Union City in that game, penalties, had 10 for 85 yards and 7 fumbles. Lost 4 of those. Some of the bright spots for the Golden Tornadoes against Milan. Union City had Corbin Thompson on the ground, 22 carries, 67 yards. Adrian Crawford, 14 rushes for 59. Logan Puckett, 2 for 5. And passing-wise, Union City, Corbin Thompson, 2 of 4 for 41 yards. And Adrian Crawford goes 2 for 2 for 20 yards. Receiving for the Golden Tornadoes, led by Elijah Simpson, who had 2 receptions for 41 yards. Cohen Wood, a catch for 12, and Corbin Thompson, 1 catch for 8 yards. And then defensively, Union City did a pretty good job of slowing down that really potent run game by Milan. No big plays, no big long runs in that game. Milan really had to grind that one out, but a great performance out there defensively from Cohen Wood with numerous tackles along with Dayton Buckley, Corbin Thompson, also Andre Small. So a lot of contributors 2 weeks ago in that loss as Union City fell to Milan 35-13. But we'll close the book at that one and look forward to this matchup tonight between Union City and Gibson County. And why not we let the coach tell you about it after this break from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth. Let's take a timeout. It's Union City and Gibson County from Union City High School tonight here on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Looking sharp has never been easier. Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? Five Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, Five Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, They carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Coach, let's look at the standings before we get deep dive into the opponent this week. Standings look like this. Milan sits at the top along with Peabody. Both those teams are 4-0. Huntington in third at 3-1. Union City is in fourth currently at 1-2. JCM behind them at 1-3. Halls then at 0-3, and then Gibson County 0-4 on the season. So before we really get into the opponent, just interesting position for you guys coming up over these next 3 weeks. You got to take care of business, and you guys have a possibility of playing in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to come down to us and JCM. Whoever wins that game is probably in the playoffs as the 4 seed. I mean, we do have a chance to be in the 3 seed, mathematically, and if we win out and things like that. But we can't look past Gibson County. That's a region game. This is our senior night at home, and then we're on the road for 2 weeks after that. And, we want to make sure that we handle business here. Our seniors' last home game, what a great group of seniors we do have. And then we got to, just like JCM, they're putting a lot in on us, and we're putting a lot in on them, and so I think they play Liberty Tech this week, and so it's all going to happen next week at their stadium. We got to go to their place, and we got to play really good football.
Every senior class is different, and this group, I know it's not been the season that they've wanted to this point, but still a lot ahead of them. What can you say about this senior class?
They're special. They're a special group of kids. These young men just, I would say the Crittenden County game was a pivotal point in our season, and they could have just kind of folded up and called it a year, but they haven't. Man, they come to practice every day with a great attitude. They work hard. They're resilient. They're gritty. They have such a great work ethic, and they play so well for one another, man. Just to see them kind of scratch and claw in that Milan game just really kind of revitalized us, I think, that this season's not over, and we still got a chance to do some things, and they just keep saying we're just, out here to shock the world, just playing 14, 15 guys, and they know that their snaps are limited, and they're trying to make the most out of every rep they can get.
Gibson County overall on the season 0-7, 0-4 in region play, and I pulled the stats off online. I hope these are correct. I believe they've only scored 31 points over the season, and they've given up 330 points. So, Coach, it's been a little bit of a rough year over there. I know their numbers are down. I think they had a couple kids transfer as well. But when you turned on the tape, offensively, what did you see from this team?
They're a scrappy bunch, man. They're a lot like us in regards of numbers. They're playing guys both ways. They've had a couple of guys injured, and they're having to sub in a few. They definitely don't have a lot of depth, and so they're limited at what they can do, especially at practice. And so quarterback's pretty good. He's a guy that kind of moves around, scrambles a lot. We got to do a good job of wrapping him up, tackling him. They're playmakers. There's some underclassmen. They got a couple of sophomores they look to get the ball to. The tailback's not bad, and so we just got to do a good job of getting off blocks and wrapping up. And they are a team that turns the ball over, and we got to do a good job of getting some of those turnovers.
Practice this week, what are you guys working on? How has it been so far?
It's been good. I mean, I feel good defensively. You know, offensively, we're ever evolving. You know, we're trying to put us in a position to where we can compete offensively with some limited skill players, you know, and so we're just trying to kind of continue on what we did with Milan. I thought we did a good job moving the football. We threw the football, had a few completions there, you know, and so we're just trying to kind of continue to fine-tune some of that and looking to have a better showing, hold on to the football this week.
I'm always nervous to ask this question each and every week. Injuries, I know it's been a theme this season, but how are you health-wise coming into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we're beat up, and it's been our season, but we got Rodney Jenkins back, so that's helpful. He's a guy that's been really kind of coming along there until that Trenton game where he got nicked up, and to get him back and he's cleared and he's ready to go, that definitely helps us in some depth on both sides of the football and allows us to kind of do a little bit more dynamically offensively. So he's about the only guy we're getting back, but it definitely is a key piece to help us.
Keys to the ball game, Coach. What's it going to take to get a win against the Pioneers?
Turnover battle. You know, we got to protect the football and we got to take it away from them. Quarterback throws the ball up a few times for anybody to get. We got to come down with a couple of those. We got to tackle the quarterback when he scrambles. He's an elusive kid. He's tough as nails because he runs a lot, and we just got to take away their 2 or 3 playmakers and make the quarterback throw it to guys that he don't want to throw it to. And our young guys got to make plays.
Big region ball game, 7 o'clock Friday night, War Memorial Stadium. Final home game of the regular season. It will be senior night against Gibson County. And, Coach, I know you want to see a big crowd out there to pay these guys off, not just the seniors, but this entire team, because they've really laid it all out there this year and given you 110%.
Yeah, it's a big night for them. Hope everybody comes out and supports our seniors. They're a special group of young men, and they definitely deserve more than what this season has given them. But, man, a great representation of our school and what our kids are made of. And just come out and support them.
Coach, good luck, and I hope we're talking to you after a big win.
Go Tornadoes.
Accidents, dents, and dings happen. And when they do, bring your vehicle to
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chevrolet and GMC, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at HermanJenkins.com.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the Meat Shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the Meat Shop. It's what's for dinner.
Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth here at War Memorial Stadium as we are just about 11 and a half minutes away from kickoff between the Gibson County Pioneers and the Union City Golden Tornadoes. It is senior night here. They'll be honoring 10 football seniors along with band members, cheerleaders, all fall sport athletes. So stay tuned for that at halftime, or if you know someone who may want to watch that, give them a call and let them know at halftime we will have the entirety of that ceremony along with the Union City Marching Band and their performance as well. So we will see all that at the half. And Union City comes into this game with a 2-5 record, 1-2 in the region. They started out week one with a loss to Jackson Christian 24-14 and fell in week two to Dyer County 34-14. Week three got their first win of the season, did Union City, 18-15 over Riverside. Then went on the road and fell at Crittenden County 21-14. Followed that up with a win at home against Halls 20-14. Then went on the road and fell to Peabody 28-7. And then last week against Milan falling 35-13. But boy, oh boy, a lot at stake here in these last three regular season games. Gibson County here at home. Obviously, this the final home game, then back-to-back road games to finish the regular season at JCM and at Huntington. That JCM one could be the game, the biggest game of the year. That could mean a playoff spot for whoever wins that, and I'll tell you why. Let's look at those standings. Milan sits atop the standings with a 4-0 region record, 7-0 overall. Peabody 4-0, 8-0. They have yet to play each other. Huntington in third at 3-1, 7-1 overall. Union City's 1-2, 2-5. JCM 1-3, 2-5. And then following those teams, Halls 0-3, 2-6, and Gibson County 0-4 and 0-7. In fact, Coach, I'll go ahead and bring in the Coach Eddie Suter in. Union City still has a chance to get that 3 seed possibly. They'd have to win out, obviously, tonight against Gibson County and then against JCM and Huntington.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you want is a chance in those situations. You know you're not going to finish first at this. Sorry, we're going to the anthem here.
Yeah, we'll pause here for the national anthem.
Yeah, I mean, the anthem came at a good time. I don't know if you saw that. I stepped on my cord right there in the mid-sentence anyway and saw people standing up. So good time for a little bit of a break right there. No, I was just trying to say obviously the name of the game is making the playoffs, number one, but then you just want to try to advance yourself, get the highest seed possible. And injuries and whatnot, different region, different district, all that kind of stuff. It hasn't worked in the cards for Union City to be looking at that top spot, but they sure do have a lot to fight for and a lot to play for here over these next few weeks.
Well, obviously moving up to 2A, you knew what the challenges were, and then when you move into a region with teams like Milan and Huntington, JCM, Peabody, you knew that you were going to be challenged just about each and every week. And for Union City, I know that they've had a lot of injuries this year. I'm not making any excuses, but that's just something that they've had to deal with. And it's some pretty pivotal positions and some pretty pivotal players, even going back before the season, losing some guys. So, obviously I think they would like to have had a better season to this point, but you are where you are who you are. So at this point, you love where you have this season, where you've got it in your hands. You control your own destiny. If you win out, you could get the 3 seed. If you win this week and next week against JCM, you pretty much guarantee yourself a spot in the playoffs. It may be the 4 seed, but you get into the tournament, and then, of course, anything could happen. I want to say a special thank you to our Tornado pregame show sponsors, including Tyson Foods of Obion County, Roadrunner Driving School, Home Builders Mart, and a special shout-out to Domino's Pizza. Thanks to Domino's Pizza in Union City for providing tonight's game day pregame meal. Check them out at 620 East Reelfoot in Union City. And a special thank you also goes out to Davis Clothing in Lexington, making us look sharp before each and every ball game with our cool-looking shirts.
Yeah, I want to say this about our sponsors. I am wearing my say it again.
Davis Clothing.
Davis Clothing shirt. I did not get in on any of the pregame pizza, but I did my part this week, Chuck. I've had Domino's 3 times this week, so I think I'm supporting.
Yeah, that's that's kind of a standard go-to around here. I know that when we're hungry and we want something quick, and they've got a great deal going on right now. I think a large amount of toppings.
Oh, you're doing the $9.99.
Yeah,
see, we did the multiple items there for $6.99. Got 3 of them. We got a couple of pizzas and some wings the other night. We won our sub-state game on the way back from Middleton last night. We stopped at a Domino's as well and picked up some more pizza for the team.
Yeah, don't spoil it, but I'm sure we'll be talking about that broadcast or that ball game that you had this week and with volleyball and what the future is for volleyball as they move to the state tournament next week. And just in case you're wondering, JCM is at Liberty Tech tonight, so that lets you know where they're in a region game, but they are in action. Before we get the captains in the toss of the coin, let's take one more time out as we are just about ready for senior night here, Union City and Gibson County. Listen, and you're listening to it all right here on Froggy 99.3 and Radio NWTN from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Accidents, dents, and dings happen. And when they do, bring your vehicle to Dunn's Auto Body, proudly serving the area since 1963. Our family-owned business provides top-quality repairs you can trust. Our technicians are ready to restore your vehicle to its best. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. Come see us at 1318 Stad Avenue or call us for a quote at 731-885-0535. Dunn's Auto Body. Get it done and get it done right.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Here in the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth as we wrap things up on our Tornado pregame show presented by Tyson Foods of Obion County, Roadrunner Driving School, and Home Builders Mart. The captains for Union City, it's the 10 seniors out there, so I'll try to run down this list. Adrian Crawford, Andre Small, along with Aiden Reed, Martez Lipford, along with Kerbin Thompson, Cohen Wood, Dayton Buckley, Christian Jones, Ethan Rogers, and Trey Pitts. I believe that's all the seniors out there. And we've had the toss of the coin, and we're going to see what they have decided. Gibson County will receive. So they'll get the ball first. Gibson County wearing their white uniforms, white pants with the baby blue numbers and baby blue helmets. Also the red striping down the side of the pants. Union City in their purple jerseys, purple pants with white stripes, white numerals, and the gold helmets with the UC on the side. And, Coach, you were mentioning you could see it on our broadcast. Now, you and I weren't here for the Milan game, so this is all kind of new to us. And the viewers of for the last broadcast, I'm sure, noticed it. But down here on the home side where the team stands, they've got a little barrier there with the Golden Tornadoes logo and the years they won their state championships. And that's a very classy-looking thing that they've got down there on the field, and pretty cool to have that to remind everybody the success of this program, and I'm sure they're excited to have that down there on the sideline.
Did you use that word classy? Because I said we missed an opportunity at a flex by putting those championship numbers over on the visitor side too. Was that a dig at me a little bit right there?
No.
Yeah, I like that, and you pointed out I had seen that. Of course, we were talking about the championships. I don't know what you call it, a banner. It's a huge – what is that area? I know it's where the players and coaches can be. You know, you can get out of that area a little bit, but you're supposed to kind of try to stay in there. But I really like what the turf crew's done, putting the numbers of the seniors here along the sideline as well. That's really cool.
Yeah, one of the best turf crews in all of the Southeast. You see the paint on the field looks great, not just the numbers on the sideline for the seniors, but also the UCHS painted in the end zone. And this week at the 50-yard line, they've got the tornado in purple and white.
Always do something a little bit different, don't they?
Yeah, just
a little touch here or there.
To change it up. And, of course, you see a lot of pink down there with the cheerleaders, some of the players with pink socks and pink gloves. That's, of course, for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
student section got the same thing going on. We towards the end of the volleyball season, we did one of those, and we attended another. So a lot
I remember years ago, Union City actually even had pink jerseys.
And then they auctioned, if I'm not mistaken, those jerseys off and made, I don't remember, I guess it was probably for breast cancer research that they probably donated to. But, yeah, they made a lot of money off of that as well for a good cause.
So Union City getting ready to kick it off from right to left. No score here as we're just about to get underway. And kicking it off for the Golden Tornadoes will be Landros. And just waiting for the officials to get into their positions.
Well, it's just 6:59. You wouldn't want to start this thing 30 seconds early, right? To get this thing. And I'm on Verizon Wireless time, which is probably universal time for everybody these days.
Again, if you're just joining us, you haven't missed senior night. That will be at halftime. Of course, I'm told this is the first year I've done Union City high school sports from the beginning of the year, but I've been told that's a tradition. They typically do it at halftime.
I can tell you that's when we did it at least 3 times because my kids were all in the band and Abby was in volleyball, and we went right out there, and it's a great event. Great event for those seniors. Great event for those parents.
Yeah, and a very, I guess you'd say, bittersweet night for a lot of people as this is the last regular season home game. And with that, Landros has it teed up. Teammates are ready to go, and he puts a boot into it. High kick that will be fielded at the 10, and it's dropped there, went back and picked up 15. Comes near side, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then is put down hard there at the 35-yard line on the return for Gibson County is Griffey. Braylon Griffey.
We've seen that pooch kick. We've seen a bunch of different stuff out of Union City, but right there, that was just a kind of the traditional deep kickoff. And Rodney Jenkins, I don't know if he didn't realize that ball was bobbled. He kind of overran it, the pursuit. I know he had outside edge contained right there, but had an opportunity maybe to get the runner inside the 15-yard line. So actually a pretty good return after that bobble for Gibson County.
And sometimes on a kickoff like that, when you have a player bobble it just kind of messes up everybody's timing and may have been to the benefit of Gibson County as they come out 1st and 10. And the gun, 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Snap, hands it into the belly of the back, and he's going to go absolutely nowhere, headed backwards. That's Bailey on the carry. Buckley back there in the backfield amongst others. Looks like Thompson as well.
Tackle made by number 65, Cameron Beeler.
Beeler as well.
Loss of 2. It's 2nd and 12 from the 33.
So good start defensively for Union City. Again, it was a great return for Gibson County, but not much going there on their first run.
Yeah, they go backwards now, 2nd and 12.
That's one area that has been stout and tough for Union City all year, but you got to think the extra week, healthy, a little rejuvenated here. That defensive line's been pretty stout most of this year, though.
Rice, the quarterback, he's going to keep it going to the far side, and he's going to be bottled up there. Great pursuit by that purple swarm defense.
Yeah, he just kept looking for an angle, and the more he looked, the more Union City was in pursuit right there. Just a gangland of tacklers. A loss of 3 on that one. So far so good for Union City's defense. Gibson County going backwards after the good field position. They started around the 35, and now they've got the nose of the football just barely at the 30-yard line.
The junior Isaac Hardy with the stop there on 3rd and 15. They'll spread it out. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back off the left hip of the quarterback. Throws out into the flat, and it is incomplete. Closest man to it was Thompson for Union City. And really rushed was Rice by that defensive front by Union City. It'll be 4th and 15. So on the Pioneers' first drive, they go backwards 5 yards.
Yeah, he was sped up quite a bit there by that defensive front again. Looked like only 4 guys rushing. Maybe had a 5th man coming in late. Not really a stunt.
Thompson Machinery defensive stop. So Union City will have an opportunity here with the punt. Gets
close
the snap. Yeah, close. But able to get it away, and they'll let it bounce in. It goes out of bounds. Over there for Union City to give it a look was Mitchell. But it was pinned to the sideline and went out at the what appears to be the 42. So great starting field position for the Golden Tornado offense.
Yeah, again, Gibson County started it at their own 35. Looked like they were in pretty good shape to at least play the field position game, but backwards on 2 plays, incompletion on that 3rd down play. And Union City will take over on their own 42. So Union City so far winning the field position battle as well. First possession for them here, 10-12 in the first quarter.
Ball's at the 42 on the far hash. Thompson at quarterback in the pistol.
Yeah, as they've gotten healthier, Union City, they've been able to kind of unleash multiple weapons here in the running game.
Correction, that's Thompson under center, takes it and goes off that right side and pushes forward. And he's not going to have a first down, but he's going to get into Gibson County territory. Going to be very close. No, they're going to say he did get it. Herman Jenkins Motors first down, right at the line to gain.
Dude, I was trusting you. I wrote down 9.
It was close.
It was. That's probably, 9.8, and you rounded up to 10 or something? No, yeah, you said Kerbin Thompson under center. You remember Union City's dealt with a lot of injuries. Had to go to Adrian Crawford there a little bit. They still tried that pistol look and shotgun some, but I think in week 2 or 3 of Adrian Crawford trying to quarterback, they went under center, and they kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, Thompson will hand it to the belly of the back. 45, comes near side 40, 35-30, and could not elude that man there who ended up making the tackle. On the tackle is Rice. He takes down Small, but a great gain, and another Herman Jenkins Motors first down for Union City. So inside of the 30, down to the 29. 19 yards on that play, and the Golden Tornadoes trying to break the seal on this one and score the game's opening touchdown.
Small wasn't touched. I don't think he was touched until he got to about the point of contact for the tackle.
Thompson a pitch. That is Jenkins. Jenkins going to the far side, stretching it out. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, and a flag comes in. Here comes another. We'll hold the phone on this big gain. If it stands, it'll be not just a Herman Jenkins Motors first down. They'll be inside of the red zone and right there inside of the 5.
Yeah, and because of where that flag came in, you assume it's not holding because the action was well up ahead of anywhere the blockers would have been.
And it will be holding on the offense.
Wow. So maybe a late
somebody
flag?
Down there, I would guess that happened down the field. Somebody down, one of those receivers down there blocking downfield.
It didn't seem like they were that involved in the action. It's almost everybody was behind the play. So it won't be the worst thing. It was a huge pickup, and you go from the spot of the foul. So instead of Union City being backed up, you may be thinking holding play, you're at the line of scrimmage, it's 1st and 20, but no, it's actually going to be a 1st and 5.
Yeah, 1st and 5, and it is inside of the 25. We'll say the 24 as the nose of the ball touches the 24-yard line. Thompson goes under center again, Small behind him with Jenkins behind him. Man goes in motion from right to left. Thompson stumbles, finds his footing inside of the 15, inside of the 10, and he goes down with a Herman Jenkins Motors first down. And also in the First Response Security Services red zone. Didn't catch the Pioneer who made the tackle there on the far side of the field, but Thompson, what looked like he may have lost his footing or got stepped on there to start the play, gathered himself and was able to make a big gain.
Yeah, fortunately he did stumble a little bit, but fortunately there was no exchange of the football going on right there, so able to keep both hands on it and regain his footing.
Thompson takes a snap, hands it to Small, who goes right up the middle, and he's dragging defenders inside of the 5. Looks like he's going to get down to the 2 or 3 before he is gang tackled.
And Small did a nice job of reading the hole. The offensive line did a great job of creating that hole, but those last 2 or 3 yards were all Small dragging Gibson County defenders.
So gain of 6 on the play. Dalen Brooks is who they credit the tackle to for the Pioneers. Gibson County numbers aren't extremely high. I think I counted 24 kids on their roster, 7 seniors. They're going to have a lot of players to replace next year. Thompson under center. He is going to walk into the end zone for a Herman Jenkins Motors touchdown. And Union City opens the scoring here, 6-0.
I think Gibson County was expecting Small to get that ball right there. You saw him hesitate just a little bit, and that hesitation was all Kerbin Thompson needed to go off of the right tackle. Looked like he went in untouched.
So Landros will attempt the extra point here after the Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown.
High snap.
Able to get it down, and pretty good kick by Landros. Took a lot of concentration, and it does split the uprights. And the score now 7-0 Union City over Gibson County. So far, the Golden Tornadoes with a very good defensive stand after an pretty good opening kickoff for Gibson County out to the 35. Union City's defense, all they did was push them back 5 yards. Then a punt by Gibson County, and Union City goes 60, what was it, Coach? 60?
Let's see. They started on their own 42, I think, so about 58 yards.
58 yards, yeah. So 58-yard touchdown drive.
Yeah, and you got 3 guys involved in the running game. Kerbin Thompson, 3 runs on that drive for 28 yards. His big gainer was a 15-yarder. Small had a couple of big runs, a 19 and a 6. And then, of course, Rodney Jenkins had that 15-yard run but was brought back because of the holding penalty against Union City's lineman.
7:22 to go here in quarter number 1. And we're going to have somebody else kick off here. That's not Landros out there. And that's going to be Crawford, Mr. Do Everything.
We saw him kick a few weeks ago. I can't remember the last time. You and I did not do the last game. We did Peabody. But we have seen him kick off earlier in the season. I think it was one of those games where Landros was maybe just tired of kicking, or he'd been used quite a bit that game. Crawford with not really an onside right there. It's just one of those where you give yourself a chance. You maybe bounce a ball off of an up man's shoulder pads, chest, whatever. And that reminded me, too, when he kicked that way, it was Crawford kicking off when they were trying to onside kick a few games ago. That's what it was. And what does that do for you? That gives you one extra guy. He's very well capable. The athleticism, the speed, the quickness that Adrian Crawford possesses of not taking himself out of that onside kick, so to speak. He is definitely a weapon to go get that football.
So 1st and 10, Gibson County at their own 45. Quarterback Rice in the gun. He is going to keep it and is going to get by a couple guys, but not Crawford and Buckley, who brings him down a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a yard loss on the quarterback keeper. And great pursuit there by Buckley, who was in the middle of the field, who went all the way here to the near sideline to bring him down. Had a little help from his teammate Crawford.
Kind of got to credit Rice for not taking another 3 or 4 yard loss, because there was penetration early again by that defensive front for Union City. Didn't get hands on him, but held him up and pushed him to the outside long enough for some more defenders to show up.
Pioneers break the huddle. Send a receiver near side, one receiver far side. In the gun is Rice. He'll hand off to Griffey. Griffey far side, 45-50, and he's going to be taken down at the 48. And there's a flag that comes in late in the backfield. Thompson with a tackle.
See if this one comes back. You would think this is going to be a holding call.
Especially where that flag is, and that's
so
what it is.
The first big positive run for Gibson County. Yeah, you're right. Big holding call, gonna push them back well behind the sticks here.
Yeah, what was 2nd and 11, it will remain 2nd down. But it's going to be 2nd and a long ways. So 2nd and 11. And for a team that we have not really seen them throw the ball much, obviously we haven't seen but only 2 possessions here, or possession and a half.
He's back to throw. He had a man open this time, but threw about. That's twice. First time he was pressured pretty good back in that first opening drive. Union City really heated him up. Looked like he had a little bit of time right there, did Rice, but well behind his receiver there in the middle of the field.
So pass incomplete. 3rd and 21 from the 34-yard line. Union City trying to get another defensive stop and get the ball back here. Negating the first 2 possessions for the Pioneers. Quarterback for Gibson County, Rice, has gone all the way to the sideline to get the play call. He's going to have to hurry back, 10 seconds.
He's going to do most of his running on this play, getting back to the huddle. I would expect they'll just take a timeout right here with only 3 seconds. There's no way they get this play off.
Yeah, no way, and there it is. And timeout on the field. That's exactly what it is. So a Dunn's Auto Body timeout. Let's take it with them as Union City leads it 7-0 with 6:04 to go in the first quarter from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
There's a special feeling you get when you get to the football stadium in a small town on Friday night. It's a feeling of pride in your team, a love for your community. A lot of community pride rests on its athletic teams. In Union City, we feel that pride in our teams, our schools, and in our people. Join us. Be part of what makes this a great place to live. A tradition of excellence in academics and athletics from the city of Union City.
And back here at War Memorial Stadium from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, 7-0 to score with 6:04 to go. And it's 3rd and 21 as we come back to action. Had to take a timeout or they would have had a 5-yard penalty and made it even worse. Rice drops back in the gun, 5 receivers out, and he's going to be stopped there. A sack on the play, and dropping him there is number 44.
Should be Cohen.
And it's Cohen Wood.
Yeah, remember a couple of games ago he changed numbers on us, went from 50 to 44. But you could tell who that was based on his pursuit, man. He shot off that line on the edge, and I don't think anybody got a hand on him. I think somebody maybe got in his way just enough for that quarterback to step up in the pocket, but Rice was no match for him.
Thompson Machinery defensive stop for Union City, and they'll get the ball back here after the punt. Punting it
out of bounds. That's going to be. We'll have to see where that line judge goes, but he's going to keep walking up. He's got that philanthropic edge to him as he's in the giving mood. Perhaps. Yeah, I thought it was going to be somewhere near the 50-yard line, and that's pretty much exactly where he ended up, wasn't it? He walked down to almost the 42.
It'd be the slowest walk in history as
and
well.
And then started edging back. That's the thing too. You sit here and you wonder, all right, how far is he going to go? And if you're the kicking team, you hope he stops. It'd be like do you remember the Price is Right game?
I was going to say that, the mountain climber, yeah. You just didn't want him to go over the edge.
That's exactly right.
Marquez Jones, the punter for Gibson County. So 1st and 10 from midfield. Gibson County trying to get aligned here. Doing some shifting around on defense. Thompson under center. Turns around, pitch to the near side. That's Crawford. Howell, and he's going to get down the sideline. Now tries to make that man miss going back to the middle of the field, and he's going to get a couple teammates there to knock down Crawford at the 29. So a nice game there by Adrian Crawford.
Yeah, it's his first run of the night. The cool thing is it should be easy math since they were right at the 50. As soon as we see where it's spotted again, about 21-yard gain.
Yep, Harmon Jenkins Motors first down.
Crawford was about the only guy that didn't get a touch in that first drive, even though there was only 6 runs in the opening drive for Union City. Still 3 different guys carried the ball.
Wood's going to slip out there on the wide side of the formation at receiver.
I just hope Crawford isn't running the ball because Jenkins is dealing with an issue. He's over here on the sideline now. We saw him have a big run in that first drive too.
Gibson County showing blitz. Thompson fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Gain of 6 on the play or around there. Gets inside of the 25 and go by the near spot. It looks like he's at the 22, 23-yard line.
Split the difference, about 7-ish. It's not 8, I don't think.
I'll say officially a gain of 7.
I don't know if I'd be giving Chuck Doss credit for officially, but yeah, somebody's got to have it, right? Chuck Doss, the PA announcer here, pretty much every game.
Thompson fakes the handoff and keeps it himself, and we'll have a Harmon Jenkins Motors first down to the 15. And back in that First Response Security Services red zone.
So Dayton Buckley was just out there hoping for somebody to block on that play. He got almost to the end zone before finally finding somebody to get in his way.
Another Harmon Jenkins Motors first down. Union City's had a lot of success here offensively. No negative plays so far. And I almost don't even want to talk about it, but something that Union City's had a lot of trouble with this year is hanging on to the ball. Go back to that Milan game, 7 fumbles, 4 lost.
All right, I'm punching your arm if it happens on this series. I'm just saying.
And there's the ball on the ground, but something happened. Here's a late flag. Everybody just stopped. Pre-snap penalty.
Little movement right there. Yep, false start.
Yeah, I really actually thought for a second I may have spoke that one into existence, but I didn't think Kerbin Thompson would just set the ball on the ground either.
You just made me flinch a little bit inside. I don't know if it was my head or my stomach that flinched right there when you said it.
So that will back Union City up 5 yards. So now 1st and 15. Coach, you never want to get those pre-snap penalties, but if you're going to do it, if you do it on first down, that's the best time. Still got a couple opportunities here to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and one thing they've shown, I mean, they've had a real good sense of where that opening is and sense and sensibility. I don't want to get that out there, but.
Here's a handoff to Crawford dancing around in the backfield. He ends up coming to the near side, 20, 15, 10, 5, lowers the shoulder, and he's going to go down inside of the 5 at the 1-yard line. Harmon Jenkins Motors first down and nearly a touchdown. But he comes up 1 yard short.
I mean, how many times have we said already, it seems like the best runs from Adrian Crawford are kind of those busted runs.
Yeah, just making it up.
He was just kind of meandering through there, almost like, you play Mario?
Oh, yeah.
Mario would go down the pipe, and he would just kind of maneuver through all those things. Always underground usually, right? But I'm not saying Adrian Crawford looked like Mario out there. But the maneuvering, the slither ability, is that even a word? It is now, right?
He's very elusive.
Yes.
Hard to get your hands on him. At the 1 yard line, Thompson goes under center. Quarterback keeper and the offensive line give them the touchdown. It's going to be Thompson who goes in, but that great push by those big fellas up front. And it's a Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown, and Union City has taken a 13-0 lead with 2:31 to go in the first quarter.
That's the cool thing. If you're the quarterback, which I never was, you probably weren't either, right?
Well, I was always the broadcaster.
Okay.
Or the band member.
Well, I don't, yeah. You get down there in close right there, and you get to decide who runs the ball in. Well, of course, Kerbin Thompson's called his name and number twice here already here in the first quarter. A 3-yard run earlier in there. 1 yard plunge, another good successful kick.
Yep, Landro's kick is up and through the uprights. New score from War Memorial Stadium. It's now Union City 14, Gibson County 0. And a great start for the Golden Tornadoes. Union City looking to even up that region record. They are 1-2. A win here tonight will take them to 2-2 before that huge game next week at JCM.
We didn't talk a whole lot of it, and I got here a little bit late. You may have mentioned it, so just shut me down if I start talking about it. But we've kind of made mention of the injuries that Union City's dealt with, and some of those guys are still not available. Most of them are kind of coming back into the fold, but even if you take away some of those injuries, or you don't say the injuries kept kids off the field, there were a lot of people pressed into situations and services that they were not used to, and also kind of doing a little bit more than what they had been expecting to do coming into the season. So, I don't know, you kind of wonder if maybe the fall break came at the right time for Union City. I know they would have loved to have had it probably a couple of weeks ago, but you got to think everybody's, getting to feel a little bit better, not as dinged up, maybe a little bit fresher with the legs, and hopefully that pays off for them here tonight. So far, so good.
Landros has it teed up at the 40. Back deep is Griffey for Gibson County. Landros, a short kick near side, goes out of bounds.
Probably going to be around the 35. It may be worse than that for Union City. Our perception is not great up here.
And with the penalty, that may make it 1st and 10 at the 40. Don't quote me on that.
Is the flag dropped at the 32? Is he saying that's where the ball went out? Because I really thought it went out well before that.
Now, that seems to be the indication, but we'll see what the penalty is.
The official out there spotting it as well.
It's going to be around the 40.
5-yard penalty.
Yep, 5. Like. So it'll be actually at the 37. So 1st and 10, Gibson County.
Best field position for Gibson County? I know they started at the 32 on one of them, I think.
They started the last one at the 40.
Oh, that's right.
Because they had the Crawford kick.
Not really onside, but if you bobble it, I'm going to take it.
Rice, the quarterback, back there with Griffey off his right hip. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. 2.5 to play here in quarter number 1. Gibson County has primarily kept it on the ground, but he's going to throw it here and finds the man quickly here. Short pass, and he's going to be put down at the 40-yard line on the reception. That's Trey Bailey. So Rice's pass complete to Bailey. Three-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 from the 40.
He gets Bailey's net. Well, gets him to 1 right there. He only had one other run. He is the running back for Gibson County.
And here's another throw by Rice, and he lofts it down the sideline, and it is intercepted down the left sideline. It is caught. I was screened there by the receiver, but it is picked off by Skates.
Yeah, we've seen Skates make some big catches already this year, and both from the offensive and the defensive variety. You would say he's right. He's their best wide receiver option. I know we've seen him connect on a couple of deep balls earlier in the season. But, that one right there, though, he had to it was sort of over the shoulder, right? I mean, he wanted to make sure and focus on where that receiver was. Receiver not catching the ball is job number 1, but once that ball drifted a little bit, Skates was able to just watch it drop right down over his shoulder, make a nice catch.
Another Thompson Machinery defensive stop. Kazarian Skates, who has made a lot of plays this season offensively and defensively, as a receiver in the secondary. And he's just a junior, so he'll be back next year. And pre-snap penalty here as it looked like Gibson County, offsides. Looked like that was here on the near side.
Second penalty on Gibson County so far in the first quarter. Minute 42 left in the first quarter right now.
Wanted to hesitate there and make sure that maybe Gibson County's defense didn't get Union City's offense to jump. They do catch Gibson County, the guilty party. It is now 1st and 5. Ball rest at the Golden Tornado 32. Thompson climbs under center. Two backs behind him. He backs up, looking, and throws it down
Way
the middle of the field, but had some pressure there. I think he would have had a chance to hit his receiver, but big pressure there coming from the outside by Braylon Griffey.
Yeah, if so, I mean, if that was a throwaway, it's a pretty good throwaway there. If you feel the pressure going, certainly put it in the area, but that was a line drive. You know, you flutter that thing, and it's anybody's ball out here.
So incomplete. And on 1st and 5, you can afford to do that. Now it's 2nd and 5. Expect to see Union City keep it on the ground. Here's a pitch to the near side. That is Crawford. He's got a man out in front of him. That's small. Great block. 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5-4, 3-2-1. No flags on the field. And a Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown for Union City. And they're on the board for the 3rd time here in quarter number 1.
Did you see the way he dead-legged it? You know, the concept of the dead leg right there as he was getting to the line. And it really, to me, it looked like it forced some of the Gibson County defenders to stand up just a little bit. Well, you don't want to hesitate and you don't want to stand up if Crawford's got an angle, and he took that angle and took that ball all the way down the sideline, 68-yard touchdown run.
Small with a very key block out in front on the play to spring that one.
Yeah, and I don't think he would have shown that patience earlier in the year either. He did kind of slow pace himself to allow that block to develop in front of him.
Landros on to attempt his 3rd extra point. And before he could get it away, flags fly everywhere. Got to be offsides on the defense. Let's see what Union City wants to do here as Coach Markle takes off the headsets and heads out to get clarification from the referee. Union City just declines the penalty. Landros trying to make it 21-0. Snap, set, kick on the way, and it is.
Look, we got another flag right here.
Yeah, this is going to be offsides on the defense again.
So you can't just take the extra point like the first time anyway? Nope. If they say prior to the snap. Well, that's not fair. The defense has a couple of penalties. You put them through the uprights, and you have to keep doing it.
Well, Union City could also accept the penalty and
then
go for 2.
To lunge in the end zone, but you can't go back and re-accept the first one. So I say, hey, wait a minute. We will take both of those two penalties.
They are going to talk about it.
Can we take both of them and then basically just roll into the end zone? So they are going to take the penalty, right?
So this time Union City does take the penalty.
Do I have to put 2.5 on my stat sheet, or can I just put 2 or 3?
I'm good with either one. Now timeout on the field, and we will take it with them. 1:24 to go here in quarter number 1. Union City leads it 20-0 from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, and you're listening to it all right here on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Looking for dependable machinery to complete your fleet? Thompson Machinery has what you need. Whether you're buying, leasing, or renting, we've got you covered with new and used CAT equipment and a large inventory at our CAT rental store. Complete your fleet or fill a gap on your job site with our reliable machinery. Find your next machine in our inventory. Call 888-720-1308 or visit a Thompson location near you. Thompson Machinery, your local CAT dealer.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
Timeout. Union City will go for two. Here's a handoff to Dayton Buckley, and he goes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Look at those guys jumping up and down. Dayton Buckley doesn't get his hand on a lot of balls. He does maybe defensively from that linebacker spot. Well, he kind of mixes in and out on that line as well, but
yeah, you don't usually see him in the backfield. But
you know, and I'm not saying they're doing it for this reason, but it is senior night. Dayton Buckley is a senior, been there, done that. He's done so much for this program. Again, usually on that defensive side of the ball or the offensive line. So nice to see him get a little touch.
22-0. Union City has a big lead here in quarter number one, and we still have 1 minute and 24 seconds to go.
So Union City, we thought they weren't going to take the two penalties, but they thought, come on, might as well get this two-pointer. Those 2 pointers, we get a little bit close. We certainly know that offensive line has done an outstanding job of getting pushed time and time again tonight.
Crawford with it teed up.
So you would expect like some kind of low line drive again, you think? Again, not an onside, but just looking for any kind of bobble, any kind of bounce. Or maybe they think Landros is going to need to keep his leg iced up for extra points.
Could be.
Crawford changed the angle of that kick. He went the other side area. They're going to get it, I think.
It's a free ball, and it's picked up by Jenkins. Now, I don't think you can advance it. So it is going to be recovered by Union City, but Jenkins took off, and you can't blame him, but cannot advance that after you recover it. So Union City with the onside kick.
Well, I mean, what do you tell kids? If you're a coach, I've heard, and I said it so many times in my career, play to the whistle. I heard an announcer the other day, I'm going to steal this. I've already stolen it a couple times with even in volleyball. He said, play to the echo of the whistle, even get that extra step or two. Now, you can't do it sometimes defensively in football because you take an extra step.
Get that penalty.
And you're going to get a penalty. But it makes a lot of sense, because sometimes if you play to the whistle, you play to the anticipation of the whistle. But if you play to the echo of the whistle, then you're playing all the way through.
Gibson County with a player down here. They've sent both teams to their sidelines. Player was injured on the kickoff on this near side right where the ball was kicked. And you see a lot of collisions.
Mm-hmm.
And this young man kind of down on all fours trying to gather himself. They've got the trainer out there checking on him.
Well, and of course the kicking team has to wait until the ball goes 10 yards. But sometimes that team that's receiving, they think they've got to stay there and stay stationary. But remember now, you can go get that football. You don't have to wait until it gets to that 10 yards. And I think you did see a little bit of hesitation right there. And it's probably, if you work on that special teams, and I know everybody does, you probably work on the kicking element of it more than you do the receiving. I'm not saying you don't work on both sides of the football, Chuck, but most of the time they're probably working that onside kick, trying to recover the onside kick.
Injured player was Elijah Fletcher. He is walking off on his own power. Looks like he might be back. Maybe just had the wind knocked out of him. Doesn't really need much help getting off the field.
Yeah, Union City already up 22-0 in this one, still in the first quarter. And with an onside kick recovery, they've got the ball on the plus side of the 50, right there at about the 46.
Yep, 1st and 10 at the 46 of the Pioneers.
The way their ground game has been on attack mode, it wouldn't surprise me. They put another one on the board here in this quarter.
Thompson again goes under center. Hands it off, and he's going to keep it. Looked like he was going to hand it to Jenkins, and takes off and tries to get what he could.
Looked like Jenkins was up in front of him by the time he wanted to get rid of that football. Minimal gain.
Yeah, gain of a couple. Crosses the 45 down to the 44. So 2nd and 8, and Union City will have to snap it one more time here in the first quarter. Leading 22-0. Thompson gets the play call. Will relay it to his teammates as they break the huddle. Big crowd here on senior night. Nice crowd for Gibson County across the way. Thompson going to be a keeper around the right side. 40, 35. picks his way to the 30, and he's going to be stopped short of the 25, but there is a flag in the middle of the field. So that may negate a Herman Jenkins Motors first down. Seen a lot of holding called here in the first quarter. This would be at least the third one that I can remember. Maybe another one in there. Oh, this is going to be face mask.
So that was there. That's kind of why it looked like he slowed down a little bit trying to reach that offensive-defensive line point of contact. Now we see why. So big run and then tack on 15 more. I should have done a better job paying attention where he got to. I think they're spotting him at the 25, and then they're going to mark it off another 15-ish, you would think. So 19-yard run for Thompson.
So it will be a Herman Jenkins Motors first down, and not just that, but into the First Response Security Services red zone.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, since that puts you inside the 20, that may be a half the distance rule. And that's what Chuck Doss just said on the PA as well. So make it I don't know where they're going to mark it. It should be about on the 12-yard line, but they're still outside the 15, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still confused on the spot here because the umpire has not put the ball down yet. And there he goes the rest of the way.
Yeah, about that 12. So it is about a 13-yard penalty.
.30 seconds to go. Again, Union City will have to snap it as a couple seconds difference in the play clock and the game clock. Wood goes in motion from left to right. Thompson takes a snap, hands it to Small. Small up the middle and into the end zone for the Union City Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown. This time it's Andre Small.
Andre Small goes in from about 13 yards out. So now we've seen 2 touchdown runs by Kerbin Thompson, one by Adrian Crawford and Andre Small. And then go ahead and throw in the Dayton Buckley 2-point conversion as well. A lot of guys getting into the end zone here with the football for Union City.
Landros will attempt the extra point with 14.5 seconds to go in quarter number 1. High snap, gets it down, and it is true. Union City now leads at 29-0 in the first quarter. And what a start for the Golden Tornadoes on senior night. This is exactly the way you want to play it.
I mean, both sides of the ball, right? Well, Chuck, I didn't realize it was still in the first quarter, man.
Well,
I was like, why are we not going to break? I thought he scored it as the time ran out. There's still 14 and a half seconds here. So,
well, you think about all three facets of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, going back to that last kickoff. And, oh, by the way, you've made all your extra points.
I mean, they've kicked for depth. They've recovered an onside kick. You're absolutely right. All the PATs have been true. So
it's been a great start for Union City. And
the only thing you haven't seen is any completions through the air, but why would you need to? You know, if you're Union City's bunch, you're having so much success on the ground. Just keep on pounding that line. Now, who's kicking? Is it Crawford?
It's Landros.
Okay, so
Landros
probably
back
expecting
in there.
Your traditional kick off of depth here.
I'm sure they'll kick it away from Griffey. Did have that opening kickoff that he got all the way out to the 35. But who knows? They may kick it deep.
Pooch.
Nope, Landros will pooch kick it here on the near side, and it goes out of bounds at the 31.
So they should get it, same as last time, be a 5-yard penalty there, Union City. So we would assume Gibson's going to get it at the 37-ish.
Gibson County making their way back on the field, the offensive unit.
Yeah, ball at the 37 here for Gibson County. Still 14 and a half seconds. No clock ran off because nobody touched it.
Gibson County really scuffling on offense. I don't have all the exact season totals in front of me, Coach, but I know coming into this one, they've only scored about 30 points this year, and they've given up over 300. It's
30 total.
Yeah, 30 total for the season, and they've given up 300 points total on the season. So it's been a
Not
little bit of challenge for them this year.
you don't have to have all the stats in front of you. No, that's not a good ratio. There's
Rice,
a big run right here,
keeper,
though, from the quarterback.
And, yeah, he gets it up across
Looks like their first down, I think.
45 up to the 47. And you're right, it is a first down for the Pioneers, first one of the evening, and that's going to stop the clock with 5.1 seconds. They'll wind the clock here, and that should be the end of the first quarter. And there's the official winding it, and that will be the end of the first as Union City leads after 1 quarter of play, 29-0 over Gibson County. We'll step away from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth here on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrient Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrient Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Back here in the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth at War Memorial Stadium as we get ready to start the second quarter. 12 minutes on the board, and Union City leads it 29-0. Gibson County on that final play of the first period, able to pick up their first down of the game.
Good sounding band across the way. Gibson County, Union City both with really quality band programs.
Ironically, Union City headed to Gibson County tomorrow for the
right?
Gibson County marching contest. Now, don't ask me how they're going to get that one in. They have moved They've moved that time up, but they're going to try to go into the evening from what I saw on the schedule. And I know we've got some rough weather maybe moving into the area. And hopefully everybody will be safe tomorrow. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back. He is rushed. Will step up and run off that right side.
Whoa,
and he got hit hard. Small, taking him down. And here comes a penalty marker. And that's one of those ones that you, as a broadcaster, you see them. They go up about 3 stories in the air. And you know what that's going to be.
Yeah. I think the hit was clean. I think the hit was fine, but then you saw a little bounce there by Small, and he was probably looking in the direction of the runner when he did it.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that I know that anything was said, but it was either body language or something was said.
They'll let you celebrate it, but usually you got to celebrate it in the arms of your teammates or, jumping up and down with those guys.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike
after the 4-yard pickup.
So into Union City territory, and to add insult to injury, Gibson County will get some more yardage here on the penalty.
So it'll be the second first down here by Gibson County after 2 positive runs. I got confused for a second. The official pointed
the wrong direction.
Yeah, okay.
But as soon as he said that it was
I thought maybe we were going to have offsetting, but I didn't see anything else. Neither did he. Yeah, he just pointed the wrong direction for a second. This first time Gibson County has been on the Union City side of the 50?
It is, and they've got it all the way down to now the 34 on the Union City 34-yard line. Union City leads 29-0 with 11:46 to go. In the pistol, there is the handoff to Griffey. Griffey trying to go to the far side. He's only going to be able to pick up a couple before he's submarined. Cohen Wood with the stop.
I already said his name a couple of times. He had a big sack back in the first quarter.
I don't have the defensive stats for the season in front of me, but he's got to lead this team in sacks. He's got 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 to this point, but I think over the course of the season, just about every Friday night, he comes up with a sack or maybe 2. He's had a very strong year defensively. Griffey back there with the quarterback, Rice. Rice takes the snap, hands it to Griffey, and he is going to fall forward and maybe loses a half yard, or at least got back to the line of scrimmage. Not much there.
No, it looked like that spot is right there at the yard marker, so no gain.
I believe they said Beeler on the stop, so no gain, 3rd and 9. So all of a sudden, after a couple first downs by Gibson County, they have had a couple tough plays, and they're facing a 3rd and long, not where they want to be. But if you're a Union City fan, you want to see this Union City defense stand up and get a stop.
Yeah, Crawford jogging up and down the sideline a little bit, just went and got his helmet thinking maybe he's going to be involved in a potential punt return situation.
And this is going to be delay a game unless they give Gibson County a timeout. And they will not. So delay of game, 5-yard penalty against the Pioneers, and that will make it 3rd and 14.
So make this 3rd down play just a little bit tougher on the Gibson County bunch. 10:04 left to go. Another pass play.
Rice across the middle, hits his man, and he's not going to have a first down, but he's going to come up a couple yards short.
Completion was to Lucas Taylor, sophomore running back. I think he lined up out there in the slot, though.
So it's going to be 4th and 1 after a long play on that 3rd down and make it 4th and manageable.
Yeah, of course, Gibson County will go for it, already trailing this one 29-0. The way Union City's defensive front has stood up, though.
And before Rice could get the snap of the ball, another penalty. This is going to be, I think they're going to give Gibson County the timeout here.
Yep.
And that's, no, they're going to say delay a game. So I guess Gibson County calls the timeout, and still gets penalized, or did they?
Did they mark them off as well?
They haven't marked it off, but he said prior to the timeout.
Really? Well, I mean, it doesn't surprise you. It's a big play right here for Gibson County, so you think, okay, we still want to take the timeout anyway, but you sure do, if you're Gibson County's bunch, wish you'd gotten in there about a half a second earlier.
Dunn's auto body timeout.
They're not moving the ball back, though.
Yeah, I don't really know what the official was even. Maybe he said that, I don't know why you'd announce what the penalty would be if they hadn't got the timeout. So
well, you hear better than I do. That's what he said. Like there was a.
He said prior. He said something prior to the timeout.
Maybe he said timeout prior to the
penalty.
Because that's what they say a lot of times on the.
Yeah, it could be
on the TV I watch. You know.
Here's the snap to Rice. He's going to try that left side, and he's going to get stopped at the 25. He did not get there, and it's going to be a Thompson Machinery defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it was going to be a tough task. Again, we've talked about it. Union City's front line has been outstanding tonight. Trey Bailey is the only player. Well, he's not the only. I'm sorry. Trey Bailey with 5 positive yards on 3 rushes. You got Rice at -2, and Bailey Griffey 2 runs of only 1 yard total. They've had a hard time running it tonight. So Union City will take over. Crawford did not have to go out there and receive a punt. Union City will just take over on downs.
So under center goes Thompson, 2 backs behind him. Hands it off to Small, and he's going to fall forward to the 32.
I talked about fall break and getting these guys healthy a little bit. Small may be the best one or the one who's benefited from that the most. You remember how they were going to lean on him so much earlier in the year. And I mean, he's had some nice runs. He's had some nice situations, but I don't think he's really been at full strength, but he looks pretty good here tonight. You saw right there a couple of good cutbacks, a lot of good mobility.
Make it a 7-yard gain. It's 2nd and 3.
He's had burst. I just don't know that we've seen it as much as maybe they expected during the season.
Small and Crawford in the backfield. It's a handoff to Small, and he's got a big hole. Rumbles up just short, gets taken down at the 39. And that's a Herman Jenkins Motors first down for Union City.
Yeah, Lucky Sevens, back-to-back 7-yard runs for Small. He's got him up over 50 yards now, 52 yards on 5 carries.
Nose of the ball sitting on the 40 of Union City. We'll see some substitutions by Union City. Still Crawford in the backfield.
We have seen Jenkins in a time or two.
Here's a pitch to the near side. This is Crawford. He's got the edge, 50, 45-40, and he's pushed out of bounds.
I called that one a little bit too early, didn't I? I thought he had it, man.
Well, if Michael Harris wasn't there, he was going to go all the way, but Harris able to take a good angle and push him out of bounds.
That's exactly right. That's what I was going to say. If you try to run directly at Crawford, he's running into the end zone, but that angle, you don't run where they're at, you run where they're going, and he did a nice job of that.
Herman Jenkins Motors first down for Union City into Pioneer territory.
Still a 24-yard pickup for Crawford.
7:36 to go in quarter number 2. Again, halftime. We will be honoring the seniors and also seeing the Union City marching band. Thompson takes a snap. He keeps it himself, and he's going to go down the middle of the field. 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Union City. Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown for Kerbin Thompson on the keeper.
I always look back here behind. I see no yellow. It's an outstanding run. We've seen a few of those. Kerbin Thompson calling his own number, but we've seen him call it from inside the 5, inside the 3. But how about a 36-yard run off a left tackle? Yeah, a couple of guys had opportunities maybe to take him down 10, 15 yards past the line of scrimmage, but I talked about he's a little bit faster, really, than sometimes I give him credit for. But right there, he had a couple of quick moves too to cause defenders to miss.
Snap, set, kick on the way. It's good. Union City extends the lead 36-0 with 7:26 to go in quarter number 2. And Union City has not had a game like this season where just everything's going right.
Yeah, you talk about the score, 36 points right now. Not just everything going right on the offensive side of things, although everything's been positive other than a few penalties here or there. But, man, what about that defensive front?
I think the secret to the success, Coach, is I had a chance to talk to Coach Markle on Tornado Talk earlier this week. He said they went and got ice cream. So maybe invest in ice cream.
Maybe before Tuesday the volleyball team's going to get some ice cream. Sounds good to me. I always like ice cream. I like all the stuff that's good for you, right? We talked about I've eaten pizza 3 times this week. I'm going to go get some ice cream. Ice cream's not good for me. I've got issues. I can only usually do a blizzard maybe twice a year, you know what I'm saying? I treat myself right twice a year, but a little ice cream here or there never hurt anybody. That's not true if you look at my waistline, but still, it didn't hurt anybody that much. It didn't hurt me that much. How about that?
Treat for the Union City football team.
Where'd they go?
He said, that was funny. He's the same age as me. I'm 41, almost 42 now.
He's got to dig that in because I'm well older than
he said. He said we went to the local ice cream parlors.
Oh, I like it.
So I thought, man, was this the 1950s?
I mean, there is mainly one. That's probably right.
Yeah, I have a good guess of who it is. And the kick goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Landros, this time a line drive kick, kind of caught everybody off guard. Griffey went back and gave it a look, but it had already gotten past him. So a touchback there on the kickoff by Landros.
Yeah, and if you are that ice cream parlor or any other ice cream parlors in the viewing and listing area, you want to get your name shouted out, hey, call the Froggy Stations. We'll get you out there.
That's right.
Write them a check or two.
Absolutely.
And we'll probably
head
to your place a little bit more, right?
Just going back to that, though, I mean, it's a small thing. And obviously in high school football, you can't, take your guys to Disney World or anything like that. But, I mean, you do something for – well, I guess you could. But you go to the local ice cream parlor and, the guys get to hang out.
Yeah.
It just kind of takes their mind off of everything and really gets them to kind of gel as a team. Not saying that they weren't. I'm
gonna tell them myself, and I'm gonna age myself here in a little bit when I tell you what I did with the team one time.
Here's the quarterback. He's going to flip it out at the last minute. Pass is complete up to the 30. Flicked it out there to the receiver, Kaufman, who's also the kicker. Rice, I'm not even sure if that was more like a pitch, like a shovel pass, than it was an overhand throw. Small made the tackle, but it's a first down for the Pioneers.
Nice pitch and catch, whatever it was, right? Pitch, catch, and run.
Union City's defense caught off guard, really trying to pursue the quarterback, Rice, there, but as he ran towards the line, let go of it at the very last minute. Clock under 7 minutes to play in quarter number 2, and whistles blow and flags fly everywhere.
I think timeout.
Yep, Dunn's Auto Body timeout on the field. And it is a timeout called by Gibson County. We'll take it with them with Union City leading 36-0 here with 6:41 to go. From the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, you're listening to it on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
The ball, and he'll gain 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
He kept on marking it off. I went 1. Yeah, 2-yard pickup. Gets Griffey out there.
6 minutes until halftime. 36-0 the score. Union City with the lead. Rice with 2 receivers here to the near side. He will hand off to Griffey, who tries that right side.
I think that one went backwards maybe. Maybe right back to the line of scrimmage again.
Christian Jones over there, I think, also saw Cameron Beeler. Loss of 1 on the play. It's 3rd and 9.
Maybe I can trivia question you instead of giving that story. So you talked about they're coming out of that hella quick. I'll wait. I'll get in there before halftime. How about that?
Yeah, sounds good. 3rd and 9 here for Gibson County. They're going to try to keep the drive alive. They want to give it back to Union City's offense, who's been very potent to this point. Here's a throw, and it is knocked down, incomplete.
It's Cohen Wood.
Yep, Cohen Wood getting his hands up. That's what they teach. If you can't get to the quarterback, at least get your hands up and try to knock down the pass.
Yeah, you talked about, he's probably, we don't have those stats, but he probably the sack leader, one of the top. Did not get a sack right there, but did a heck of a job of getting pressure. Now the question is,
they're going to punt.
Or they're going to go for it. I would as well in this situation, down 36-0. You say, well, what do you got to lose? You don't want to dig yourself too deep of a hole right here.
Marquez Jones in there to punt. He's been their punter all night. Here's a high snap over his head. Now he's going to have to take off and run, and he's going to be dumped back there. Cohen Wood along with Small. Also dumping him at the 15. So a Thompson Machinery defensive stop, and Union City has it 1st and 10 in the First Response Security Services red zone already.
Yeah, just add an insult to injury right there. Union City going to take over at the 15. All right, so I started coaching girls basketball, I think 1993, 94, right around there. I always like to do stuff with the team. You talked about the ice cream parlor. First district championship we won. I'm gonna give credit. I worked at the Sine a lot. So we took the kids to a movie. Anybody, you want to guess what movie we watched? I'm giving you 1996-ish, 97 area. Very popular, you would think, with the ladies. Any ideas?
Well, after this play, as we'll see.
Don't get on IMDb. And
No. Repeat the question.
Movie.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. So it was, we took our team to watch a movie. It was stupid on my part because the movie was way too long, and the kids were done with it well before I was, and I was done with it probably halfway through. But it was around 96, 97, the year we won that first championship over there at Fulton City.
I have no clue.
I'm trying to think if I could give you clues instead of just saying it. I'll just say that the villain of the movie is probably about a 98-year-old woman.
That's 101 Dalmatians?
Nah, she wasn't that old, I don't think.
It's Corella DeVille.
I like the guess, though.
Here's a pitch to Crawford, who is going to get away from the first tackler. Now there's a block, trying to pick his way down the sideline, and he's still on his feet. Now
he's best when it's a busted play, Chuck.
Absolutely, and they're finally going to whistle it dead.
That's an 8-yard pick. He ran 36 yards and should have been stuck at the line of scrimmage or maybe 2 or 3 yards and picked up, looked like 8 yards on the play. It's a romance movie. I say that the villain is a 98-year-old woman, but probably I'm one of the very few people that share that opinion. Rose, do you know how much money that jewel was worth that you threw back into the ocean?
Oh,
Rose?
yeah, the Titanic
movie.
Yeah.
Nobody ever talks about her, but I'm like, come on, man. You had a fling with a guy. You're married for 80 years, and y'all could have probably used the money from that thing.
Exactly.
You got it back. Let's chunk it back into the water.
3:40 to go.
None of that stuff makes sense to me.
No, none. Here's a give up the middle. Andre Small, the ball carrier. Surges forwards. Looks like he's got the Herman Jenkins Motors first down. First and goal.
Where are they at? Right at the 5. That's so far away.
Just inside of the 5, I believe. Thompson with Small and Crawford behind him. Skates here to the near side as a receiver. They'll just push it forward, and Corbin Thompson into the end zone for the Nutrien Ag Solutions touchdown. 2:58 to go in the second quarter, and Union City is back on the board again.
I believe that's the 4th touchdown run for Corbin Thompson. Oh, a hat trick is 3, right? What do you call 4?
Oh, it's called something.
In baseball, if you get 4 strikeouts, it's the golden sombrero. Right?
Yeah.
But that's a negative. This is a positive. I looked that up. You and I talked about that last year, I think, during a baseball game, and we looked it up, but I sure don't remember what it was from now.
And the kick is no good. So the score now, Union City 42, Gibson County nothing, with 2:58 to go in quarter number 2.
.258 to go. As you mentioned, 42-0 in this one. Gibson County's had a tough time. Let's do the quick stats right here. 2 completions tonight for Rice. He has 23 yards through the air. Lucas Taylor with a 13-yard reception. Kaufman with a 10-yard reception. But the ground game has not been what they would have wanted coming in here. Bailey with 5 yards. Isaiah Rice, -2. Griffey also with just 2 yards. So we're talking about a net of 5 yards on the ground here for the first half so far for Gibson County.
So Landros will kick it off. I'm not sure what the delay is here. Referee hands him the ball, and he tees it up. Get at the half, we'll have the senior night presentation and the marching band performance And we're about 2 minutes and 58
You're
seconds
a few years
away
from that, right? You've got are your kids twins?
They are.
Okay,
they're freshmen.
I knew your son was a freshman. I
Still
see him every once in a while.
3 years to go. Griffey will catch this one at the 15. 20. Comes near side. 25. And there's a flag that flies at the end, and he's put down at the 28 or near the 28.
I said something about your children. I look over my right shoulder, and somebody's hovering back
here. Yeah, he's sneaking in here. 42-0 the score. We'll see who the penalty marker is against. I'd have to think it's probably Gibson County, maybe a hold.
Yeah, I'm
that's
on the
exactly
clock
what
right
it
here
is.
too. Looks like that clock's already running. We kind of anticipated something like that in the second half, right?
Well, I know in states vary, and obviously I know coaches can agree to do whatever they want with the clock at certain situations. I've even been in games, Coach, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I've been in games in Alabama before where the coaches get together. It's so bad that they'll say in the second half, we'll just play 8-minute quarters.
I have.
And then they'll run the clock on top of that, and you talk about a quick second.
I want to say that happened either last year. Here's the – do I like that somewhat? Yes, sure. Maybe if both teams agree, but – and in basketball, sometimes they ask you, I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, we can run that clock, but here's the thing. I'm fixing to play all my young kids, and I hate for them not to have an opportunity to play. And you got to be kind of strategic, get them in at the right time.
So with 2:01 to play, Rice hands off to Griffey, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Cohen Wood, the senior, with a big tackle for a loss at the 6.
Wow, I mean, that is a big loss right there, too.
I think they may have given him the 7.
Loss of 8 on the play, 2nd and 18 from the 7.
Got a substitution coming in. Or actually, I think, is that their quarterback coming in again with the play?
Yeah, he just comes in with a play. 2nd and 18.
And he's going to be worn out running back and forth the sideline. Yeah, I get worn out. You know, I get worn out just walking down there and coming back after the game.
Great exercise, being a quarterback, having to go over there and get the play call.
Says you.
Rice hands it off, and it is going to be bottled up there right in the middle of the field. Ball comes out late, but runner was already down. And in that massive humanity, don't ask me who carried it or who made the tackle. It was right in the middle of the field where everybody was.
It was Bailey. I take my headset off, and we're trusting Chuck. Chuck's been on his game tonight.
He's on that. Also helps that he's on that side of
the
the field, so a little easier for him to see. We're on the opposite 45 here. So it'll be 3rd and 18.
I think Gibson County is just saying, look, let's just don't give the ball back here.
They got to be careful here not to get caught in the end zone. Here's Griffey, excuse me. Griffey takes the handoff, goes up the middle, positive yardage here, but not going to be anywhere near enough to pick up the first down.
No, and Union City could call a timeout right here and try to force them to punt. The Union City, they're aware of the situation on the scoreboard too. Really classy.
Yep.
Sometimes you say, put whatever points you can on in the first half and then let the second half, kind of dictate what you want to change.
And there's the horn at the half, 42-0. Union City has the lead over Gibson County here on senior night. We will take a quick timeout and come back with our senior night festivities here in the Union City Board of Education halftime show, and you're listening to it all right here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total
First up is Dayton Buckley. Dayton is the son of Kayla Gimroli. He is accompanied tonight by his mother and his brother, KJ Buckley. After high school, Dayton plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in broadcasting and multimedia production. Next is Adrian Crawford. Adrian is the son of Charlicia Crawford and Trevor Young. He is also a member of the track team. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Alabama, majoring in business management. Next is Christian Jones. Christian is the son of Tamika Jones and Daryl Jones. After high school, he plans to attend Tennessee College of Applied Technology to study welding. Martez Lickford. Martez is the son of Brittany Jones and accompanied by Shania Lickford. He is also a member of the track team. After high school, Martez plans to pursue a career in real estate. Next is Trey Phipps. Trey is the son of Vanessa Billingsley. After high school, he plans to attend Tennessee College of Applied Technology to become a truck driver. Aiden Reed. Aiden is the son of Shantae Reed and John Reed. He is also a member of the track team. After high school, Aiden plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville or the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in education. Ethan Rogers. Ethan is the son of Shannon and Tommy Rogers and Terry and J.P. Prather. After high school, he plans to attend the Tennessee College of Applied Technology, majoring in welding. Andre Small. Andre is the son of Sharnarda Hopkins and Adrian Small. He is also a member of the track team. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin to continue playing football and pursue a career as an athletic trainer. Herman Thompson. Herman is the son of Ashley Merrill and Chris Thompson. He is also a member of the baseball team. After high school, Kirkman plans to attend Tennessee College of Applied Technology to pursue a career as an HVAC technician. Cohen Wood. Cohen is the son of Jennifer Murdoch and Trey Wood. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville or the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in kinesiology. Congratulations to our seniors. At this time, we would like to recognize our senior cheerleaders, golf, cross country, and volleyball teams. First up, Kinsley Campbell. Kinsley is the daughter of Alicia Fisher and Kinbody Campbell. She is also a member of the band and the softball team. After high school, Kinsley plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University, majoring in nursing. Trinity Lockridge. Trinity is the daughter of Mary White and Bobby Lockridge. After high school, she plans to attend Union University, majoring in psychology. Maricela Sanchez. Maricela is the daughter of Heather and Joe Graves. After high school, she plans to attend Murray State University, majoring in graphic design. Riley Stone. Riley is the daughter of Andy and Ryan Stone. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, majoring in neuroscience. Eliana Vaughn. Eliana is the daughter of Christy and Bradley Davis. After high school, she plans to attend Paul Mitchell School to pursue a career as a medical esthetician. Gracie Worrell. Gracie is the daughter of Katie and Andrew Worrell. She is also a member of the band. After high school, Gracie plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in nursing. Brody Riley. Brody is the son of Heather and Scott Riley. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in business management. Bryce Daniels. Bryce is the son of Charity and Chad Daniels. He is also a member of the basketball, track, and soccer teams. After high school, Bryce plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in health and human performance. Owen Wagner. Owen is the son of Laura and William Wagner. He is also a member of the track team. After high school, Owen plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in sports management. Claire Atwood. Claire is the daughter of Christy and Craig Atwood. After high school, she plans to attend Mississippi State University, majoring in biomedical engineering. Addison Carr. Addison is the daughter of Angie and Jared Carr. She is also a member of the softball team. After high school, Addison plans to attend Mississippi State University, majoring in biochemistry. Kalei Urban. Kalei is the daughter of Latoya and Aaron Morris and Quentin Wilson. She is also a cheerleader and a member of the track team. After high school, Kalei plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University, majoring in kinesiology. Madison Hillen. Madison is the daughter of Heather and Daniel Hillen. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in nursing. Kamaya Lipford. Kamaya is the daughter of Brittany Jones and accompanied by Shania Lipford. She is also a member of the track team and the football team manager. After high school, Kamaya plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University, majoring in criminal justice. Gracelyn Sims. Graceland is the daughter of Christy and Thomas Sims. After high school, she plans to attend Cumberland University, pursuing a career as a physical therapist. Maddie Theobald. Maddie is the daughter of Amy Reedy and Todd Theobald. She is also a member of the track team. After high school, Maddie plans to attend Mississippi State University, majoring in kinesiology. Cricket Washburn. Cricket is the daughter of Rosie and Matt Washburn. After high school, she plans to attend Murray State University, majoring in psychology. At this time, we would like to recognize our senior band members. Byron Abbott. Byron is the son of Cornita Counts and Byron Abbott. He is also a member of the tennis team. After high school, he plans to attend Dyersburg State and then the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in business. Gavin Arnold. Gavin is the son of Amy Kendall and Chase Arnold. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in forensics. Trent Craddock. Trent is the son of Kelly and Chris Craddock. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in mechanical engineering. Nathan Finch. Nathan is the son of Amy and Brad Finch. After high school, he plans to attend Middle Tennessee State University, majoring in music production. Kara Hawks. Kara is the daughter of Abby and Franklin Hawks. After high school, she plans to attend Murray State University, majoring in wildlife biology and conservation law. Rustin Howell. Rustin is the son of Jessica Wagner. He is also a member of the cross-country and track teams. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in kinesiology. Trey Jackson. Trey is the son of Melissa Alford and Jay Jackson. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in music education. Eli Jones. Eli is the son of Melissa and Keith Jones. After high school, he plans to attend Tennessee College of Applied Technology Northwest to study information technology. Tristan Lynch. Tristan is the son of Chantel and Christopher Lynch. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in mechanical engineering. Landon McAdams. Landon is the son of Kelsey and Cole McAdams. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, majoring in accounting. Jeremy Rice. Jeremy is the son of Wendy and Brandon Rice. After high school, he plans to attend Amtech apprenticeship program to become an electrician. Natalie Soto. Natalie is the daughter of Laura and Adrian Soto. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Martin, majoring in business. Brendan Vasquez. Brendan is the son of Charlotte and Adam Vasquez. After high school, he plans to attend Dyersburg State and the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, majoring in marketing. Congratulations to our senior band members.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edwards Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
Looking for dependable machinery to complete your fleet? Thompson Machine.
production in the well. The band is under the field direction of Byron Allen. The Golden Tornado Marching Band is under the direction of Jason Dean, Joe Davis, and Brady Edgar. Drum Major Byron Abbott, is your band ready? Union City Golden Tornado Marching Band, you may take the field in performance.
You ain't nothing but a liar. Yeah, I walk right out the fire. Yeah, you try to keep me down, try to put me underground, but I'm only going higher.
And let's take another timeout here as we get ready for the second half. It's going to be 6-minute quarters when we get back underway. Union City leads at 42-0 at the half against Gibson County here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Now this should be the second 3-minute break. Hey, just as long as you're honoring your commitments. Because we're off the radio now. So. Six minutes on the board, and we are ready to start second half action. Union City will get the opening kickoff of the second half. But before we do that, we've got Coach Eddie Suter with some stats. What do we have in the first half, Coach?
Yeah, we'll run down some quick team stats while we got a second before they kick it off. Gibson County finished the first half with 2 rushing yards total. They did have 23 yards through the air, so 25 total yards for Gibson County there. Union City, on the other side of things, all their damage was done on the ground. 315 yards on the ground. Did not complete a pass. They did attempt one. There's already a flag to start this. I'm not sure what that's about.
Wonder if that was for the extended halftime.
It was a long halftime. And, so many different guys stand out here. Kerbin Thompson with 105 rushing yards on 10 attempts. He's got 4 touchdown carries already. Andre Small, 56 yards, 6 carries. Adrian Crawford, he's got 139 yards, just 5 rushes. Chuck, that's outstanding. Of course, 68 of those yards came on that touchdown run for him. And then 15 yards, Jenkins, his only run of the night. I'm sure we'll see a bunch of other guys get involved with the football here in the second half.
First kickoff we've seen from Gibson County this evening. Obviously, they received the opening kickoff, and they have not scored. So it's going to be Marquez Jones to kick it off. As it teed up at the 45 after the penalty. It's a bouncing ball that stays on the ground there, touched by a Union City player, but then fallen on by the Golden Tornadoes.
Got to give some props, credit whoever fell on that one, because he wasn't the first guy or the second guy standing over that football. Is that number 54 that came up with it? I can't even see behind there now.
Coach doing those Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin stats. Say a special thank you to Davis Clothing in Lexington for making us look snazzy.
Snazzy, not good. They can't fix what we got going on, but they can do the best they can.
Yeah, they
right?
can.
Just like teachers sometimes, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes just your best is all you can expect. Union City has it 1st and 10 on their own 42 on the far hash. 5:04 to go, and Union City's just going to take a knee.
Maybe that's just to get those seniors that one last recognition, I think. Yeah. That'll give the fans a chance to recognize, I think, those seniors. You see wholesale substitutions right there.
Yeah, they had all the seniors out there, 10 of the 11 players.
I don't know if the fans realize. I did that one time in basketball, too. I put all my kids in, like,
nobody
at the
realized
very
it?
end. At one time, I just subbed them all in. One play, brought them right back out, and I was like, turn around, come on, guys, y'all stand up. I did that for y'all to see your kids one more time. Yeah, and that's what they've got going on right here. And you'll see the fans get a little bit of recognition as several of them standing, all of them clapping, these seniors who have had an outstanding career here at Union City. Not finished their career, certainly, but last home game.
And now we're going to have a timeout called. So a Dunn's Auto Body timeout. We'll take it as Union City has a 42-0 lead with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Going to be a quick second half when we return, and you're listening to it here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
And as we come back to action, substitutions, we'll do the best we can on who is out there on the field now for Union City as they've got a lot of the younger players. Here's a pitch that comes near side. I believe that's B.J. Boyd.
Oh, you're good. You got it before. You're right. I'm confirming. That's 22, B.J. Boyd. You had it without having to look at your sheet. I'm impressed.
Well, I remember for whatever reason, and I don't even know why it's not on the roster I have here taped up on the wall, but he appeared on a roster later in the season. I think this is a different roster I got at one point, and he's been 22 since. But
well, I've told you, if they're not sophomores or above, I don't know them because I teach sophomore English, and that's when I meet all these kids.
I think that's Kennedy Taylor under center. He's going to turn around and run off that left side, and he is going to gain a yard on the play. It was 3rd and 12 before that, but now I believe it's going to be 4th and 11. Griffey on the stop on 4th and 11. Union
stats are getting a little
wonky.
Yeah, right here. I was just going to throw some names and numbers in there. First time Union City's punted tonight, I think.
It is.
Yeah, they'll bring in some of that main unit. Crawford back there to punt anyway.
Yeah, Crawford will come in to kick it away.
I think I see Buckley over there holding up that line. You want to make sure. Not that these young guys can't get out there and punt block, but you don't want to get anybody hurt and don't let a free rusher come through.
Here's the snap, and Crawford will kick it away. Good high kick here, backing up the returner who calls for the fair catch inside of the 20 at the 16. Had him backpedaling there. That was the quarterback, Rice. Also the punt returner. Apparently, that's again the first time we've seen them in punt return formation tonight.
Yeah, we wondered that, we knew the officials had said 6-minute quarters. Didn't know if they were going to run that clock at the same time either, but that clock's running, so this is going to be probably one of the, quickest second halves we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, I've been a part of a second half that lasts 10 to 12 minutes in real time before, where they didn't stop it for the quarter or anything.
Yeah.
They just kept it going, and they may do that here.
And essentially that's what they're doing. They will have a stoppage at the end of 6, but not for more than a minute or two.
Here is Rice. He faked the handoff to Griffey, and then he takes it off the left side, tries to bang his way forward, and I'm not sure what he ended up getting there.
Yeah, that's the thing. These young guys may not get a lot of playing time out here in varsity action, but, they're going up against the first unit. We talk so much about how Union City plays both sides of the ball. Well, you can't practice against yourself. And so these guys run scout team, whatever you want to call it. So they've got a lot of pride on the line right here. I know Union City doesn't want to run the score up, but as a defensive unit, you don't mind pitching a shutout.
Lucas Riley with a tackle on that last play for Union City. Young player who's gotten in there. He's just a freshman. Rice takes it, pitches it to Griffey off the right side. He's got a hole and a 4 or 5 yard gain across the 20. Cameron Beeler on the stop. Got it all the way to the 21. Gain of 4 on the play. They will have to snap it one more time. Gibson County here in the third quarter. Play clock at 14, game clock at 29. Rice in the gun with Griffey off his left hip. 3 receivers to the far side. He backs up, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, steps up. He's going to run. At the 24-yard line is where he is run out of bounds.
So it'd be a pickup about 3 yards on the scramble.
Maybe short of that. B.J. Boyd going to be credited with the tackle, as that will be the last play of the third quarter. Yeah, they only give him a 2-yard gain, so didn't get as much as I thought, but that was on the far sideline, and we're about to go to the fourth quarter with Union City leading at 42-0 over Gibson County here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
There's a special feeling you get when you get to the football stadium in a small town on Friday night. It's a feeling of pride in your team, a love for your community. A lot of community pride rests on its athletic teams. In Union City, we feel that pride in our teams, our schools, and in our people. Join us. Be part of what makes this a great place to live. A tradition of excellence in academics and athletics from the city of Union City.
They'll punt it away. Boyd with the rush, but the punter able to get away a high kick that drives the returner back, and this one is going to be down by Gibson County at the Union City 42-43. Make it the 43-yard line.
Union City will take over again here just for the second time here in the second half. I mean, it would kind of appear like both teams might get a couple of possessions basically here in the second half.
Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll try to get you wrapped up with all the other games that have gone on in the area. May not have final scores from those, but we'll give you the scores that we have. We'll name our player of the game and also talk to head coach Nick Markle. Coach will go down there and have a really good conversation. Always more fun to talk to the coach after a win.
And who you telling? I know that's right. I'm a lot more comfortable now.
Taylor pitches to Boyd. Boyd on that far side, 45-50, 45-40, and he's tripped up there and pushed out of bounds or stepped out of bounds.
That's the cool thing about these situations. I mean, you may take your foot off the gas, but you don't tell those young kids
they're not
pull
going
up,
to.
Man. I mean, they deserve
Well, even if you did, and they wouldn't, but even if you did tell them to, but you can't tell kids to go.
Why would you?
half
I mean,
effort.
those kids deserve. This is their time, man. If not now, then when else?
Knocked out of bounds at the Pioneer 36.
About a 21-yard gain. Nice run.
Herman Jenkins Motors first down. Union City getting that ball back after the Thompson Machinery defensive stop. These young guys trying to get it in to the end zone one final time. We get ready to roll under 4 minutes to play. The pitch comes to Boyd, near side. Great blocking in front of him, 30, 25, and then he's knocked down there, and here comes a penalty marker late, way behind where the ball carrier was.
You would expect it's going to be holding where that flag came in, but we'll wait and see. We thought that earlier, and we got a face mask.
Lucas Taylor helping out with the tackle. And it's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get some of those younger guys in the game, and they're not as clean with their technique, or maybe the defensive player may have an angle on them, and they try to get that advantage back, and sometimes the official sees it, sometimes they don't. That time they did. So the hold will push it back to the 42. Good news for Union City, it's still first down.
Yeah, first down. You may be talking about a situation here where the city essentially just runs out the clock.
Yeah, they may only have a couple more plays here since that clock isn't stopping. Taylor, he almost lost the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he is going to elude a couple tacklers, breaks some tackles, and he gets it down to the 35. Back near the actually got past the original line of scrimmage. Plus a yard. So that makes it 2nd and 9. So a gain of 7 for Taylor on the rush. Doing his best Adrian Crawford impression. He's a little slippery too.
A little broken play action.
Taylor has not only got speed, but he's elusive. 2:22 and counting. Taylor turns around, pitches it to Boyd. Boyd's got a large hole up the middle. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End zone. Nutrient Ag Solutions touchdown. Union City, no flags on the field.
We've seen Boyd a little bit of a little spurt, a little juke right there. We also saw him running with power a couple times here in the half. Maybe a nice future for that young man.
He was quite the running back at the middle school level.
He was.
Yeah, I asked my son earlier this season, I said, where's that big kid that was running the ball for the middle school last year?
Him.
And he said, that's BJ.
Yeah,
I said,
you just found him.
Well, he plays defense. Well, I think he might be able to play offense too in the future. Obviously, they got a lot of talent back there in that backfield.
Yep, Adrian Crawford coming on to kick the extra point now. Let's see, that'll have him kick off, running for a touchdown, punt.
That one is blocked. Looked like the snap was a little high. Not sure if that affected it or not, but the extra point no good. So the score stands at 48-0. Union City with a shutout. 1:55 to go. And the Golden Tornadoes will have to kick off. One more time. So Union City comes out, the special teams unit led by Landros, who will kick it off. Of course, Union City with 2 huge road games over the next couple weeks. They travel to JCM, get a chance to see the new stadium down there by the high school. They opened up this year. Beautiful facility. And then final week of the regular season will be at Huntington. So back-to-back road games. Union City's went on the road and won this year. Back in the early part of the season at Riverside in that game that went till midnight. With all those weather delays, here's Griffey on the return, 25-30, and he is hit hard at the 33. Wow, what a hit. Looked like Dayton Buckley knocked him to the turf. And there's a penalty marker at the 50-yard line. Not quite sure what that could be. Way behind the play. Officials are huddled up, and the clock is not stopping, so they may run the clock out here on this penalty. Band starting to head to the exits. .30 seconds to go. Never announced what the penalty was. They'll set it down at the 40. And Gibson County doesn't even have to snap it. Under 10 seconds to play. And teams are starting to shake hands out there on the field. Good sportsmanship, and that's going to do it. Union City a winner tonight on senior night, the final regular season home game for the Golden Tornadoes in 2025. Hopefully there's some postseason play that could possibly be here, but right now you take it 1 week at a time, and for the Golden Tornadoes, they are victorious over Gibson County 48-0. And they get ready for a huge one next Friday night in Jackson against JCM. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll see if we can catch up with Coach Nick Markle on the field after Union City gets the win 48-0. We will catch up to you on our post-game show presented by Five Seasons Bench Shop in Union City and Martin when we return here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Looking sharp has never been easier. Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? Five Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, Five Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrient Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrient Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Got a leaky roof, missing shingles, or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement? No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
Accidents, dents, and dings happen. And when they do, bring your vehicle to Dunn's Auto Body, proudly serving the area since 1963. Our family-owned business provides top-quality repairs you can trust. Our technicians are ready to restore your vehicle to its best. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. Come see us at 1318 Stad Avenue or call us for a quote at 731-885-0535. Dunn's Auto Body. Get it done and get it done right. Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Looking for dependable machinery to complete your fleet? Thompson Machinery has what you need. Whether you're buying...
And welcome back into the Five Seasons Bench Shop in Union City and Martin post-game interview as we get ready for Coach. Here in our post-game interview, let's send it down to the field to Coach Eddie Suter with head coach Nick Markle after Union City got the 48-0 win over Gibson County.
down here on the field with Coach Markle after a good, successful victory. Senior night obviously went, I would assume, as you would have scripted it if possible.
Yeah, this is a special group. This whole senior bunch has been real special to me. We laugh a lot, we cut up a lot, probably sometimes more than I like. But if they were serious every day, I'd be worried about them. When you got guys like Adrian Crawford in the mix, it keeps it light. And they work hard. And I wish we had a couple more seniors healthy to play tonight. They deserve to get out on the field. But great night for us. Definitely getting back in the win column helps. And we got to get ready to turn the page, but enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, and you mentioned getting healthier, obviously not where we would have wanted to be or not where we thought we'd be at the beginning of the year, but healthier, not to single anybody out, but I thought Small, he looked like he had a little more juke to him. The legs looked a little bit better tonight.
Yeah, he's playing through a lot, and you just love that kid's heart. He wants to win. He wants to win for his teammates. He just kind of grits his teeth and bears it a lot of times, and it was good to have him kind of feeling himself a little bit. Adrian Crawford, he's dynamic. He's feeling good. Kirvin Thompson's feeling better. You can kind of see him moving a little bit on the perimeter, a little bit more laterally instead of just downhill. And, definitely helped to get Rodney back, just to give us some depth on both sides of the ball. And, he's a dynamic playmaker as well.
Yeah, and I think all those guys you mentioned, maybe another one or two, not to even talk about Boyd's touchdown run here at the end. I thought he looked really good, outstanding young freshman. He got a future. But it seemed like you were able to get a lot of different guys involved, put the ball in a lot of people's hands there in that first set. Of course, Thompson had 4 touchdowns, but everybody was breaking off big runs that had the opportunity.
Yeah, we thought that we could probably get a lot of guys in the mix. I hate that we didn't have a JV season, but with injuries and everything, it just kind of nullified that. And I wish we could have got our younger guys more playing time at the end, but, it is what it is, and they got in and made the most of it. We put in that offensive unit on Wednesday, and for them to come out and move the ball, and, Kennedy Taylor, he's another one that's got a big future ahead of him, and he's, he took his first snaps at quarterback on Wednesday, and so to get him back there running the ball, kind of getting – BJ in the mix, he's a big part of what we do on both sides, and kind of getting him some confidence and things like that. It just helps us going forward.
Yeah, we'll finish up with this. Coach, I know in the past you've said, once you get to a certain point, every game is a playoff game. Is that kind of the way you will approach next week?
Yeah, I think whoever wins makes the playoffs next week. So, it's big for both teams. And I told our guys just now, when we show up for film tomorrow, I need the same attention to detail we had the Milan week. I thought we really played well, even though we came out on the short end of that. Just the way we practiced that week really made me feel good about that. Being prepared for a really good competition, and JCM's big. They're fast. They're physical. They got a lot of things going for them, but they're in the same boat we are. They're right now outside looking in. We're outside looking in, and whoever wins this game is guaranteed the 4th spot.
All right, Coach, we thank you, and we'll see you on the field next week.
Go Tornadoes.
All right, and a special thank you to head coach Nick Markle joining us in our post game with that interview. 48-0 Union City, a winner tonight against Gibson County, and that post game interview brought to you by Jerry Ward Autoplex. You're listening to the 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin post game show. When we come back, we'll give you a roundup of the scores, maybe look at the stats, and tell you who our player of the game is. And you're listening to it all right here from the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth on Froggy 99.3 and RadioNWTN.com.
Northwest Tennessee and Western Kentucky, it's time for a career change, and we know the perfect place for you. Tyson Foods in Obion County. Tyson Foods is hiring, and it's easy to apply. Just stop by and see the friendly staff at the Tyson Foods Hiring Center in Union City. Tyson is currently hiring for general production and many other positions, and they are looking to fill all shifts. Come see the team at the Tyson Hiring Center, located off Reelfoot Avenue in Union City. The Hiring Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Come be a part of the Tyson team. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a special feeling you get when you get to the football stadium in a small town on Friday night. It's a feeling of pride in your team, a love for your community. A lot of community pride rests on its athletic teams. In Union City, we feel that pride in our teams, our schools, and in our people. Join us. Be part of what makes this a great place to live. A tradition of excellence in academics and athletics from the city of Union City.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chevrolet and GMC, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at hermanjenkins.com.
And back here in the 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin postgame show, 48-0 the final score. Coach, great job with the interview down there. And now let's take a look at some of these final statistics presented by Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin.
All right, Gibson County finishes with a total of 30 yards. They had 7 yards rushing net and then 23 yards through the air. Union City did all their work on the ground. Remember, they had 315 rushing yards in the first half alone. Then, of course, the shortened clock, the second half went by pretty quickly. Just 65 yards of offense total for them there in the second half. So 380 yards all on the ground. You had touchdown runs of 3 yards, 1 yard, 36 yards, and 4 yards. That's 4 touchdown runs for Kerbin Thompson. Adrian Crawford had, let me see what he had for the night. It wasn't very many touches, but he had a lot of yards. He ended up with 139 yards. 68 of that was a touchdown run. Andre Small also looked like he was a lot healthier here tonight. Small finishes with 56 yards, only had 6 rushes, and he also had a touchdown run, 13 yards. And then, of course, B.J. Boyd there in the second half. He and Kennedy Taylor did all the running. B.J. Boyd finishes with 57 yards, 35-yard touchdown run for him. And that's your stats.
We'll go ahead and award our American Roofing Soft Wash ARS Roofing Player of the Game, Kerbin Thompson, 102 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns for him. So fantastic evening for him. And that's our American Roofing Soft Wash ARS top performer, player of the game, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of guys. You really could talk about all these seniors being the player of the game, but we'll give it to Thompson tonight. And take a look at our scores from around the area since we're wrapping things up here. Commercial Bank and Trust scoreboard check. Before we get off the air, it is Southside leading Hardin County 26-20.
That's a South Fulton Obion
South
County
Fulton
score.
leading Obion County 28-15 with 4 minutes to go. Glad you got me that one. I hadn't seen that one on online yet. How about Jackson Christian all over Harding Academy 48-14. Humboldt leads Lake County in a barn burner. 3:38 to go in the third quarter. 33-28. Lots of points being scored in that one. Late in the fourth quarter, it's South Gibson edging Crockett County 17-14. That one's going right down to the wire. JCM has shut out Liberty Tech 40-0, so JCM a winner tonight. That's who Union City will take on next week. And Milan a winner, shutting out Halls 37-0. I want to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors one more time before we get out of here. Herman Jenkins Motors, Davis Clothing in Lexington, Domino's Pizza in Union City, Tyson Foods of Obion County, Roadrunner Driving School, Home Builders Mart. Also, Jerry Ward Autoplex, Meat Shop, First Response Security Services, Dunn's Auto Body, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Commercial Bank and Trust, Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, Union City Board of Education, Thompson Machinery, American Roofing Soft Wash, ARS Roofing, Five Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin, E&H Refrigeration, Kaiser Pharmacy, Allen Searcy Builders, ATA, or Investment Management, and the City of Union City. Union City a winner here tonight on Senior Night, 48-0 against Gibson County. Listen in to Tornado Talk on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We catch up with head coach Nick Markle, and we will talk to you next Friday night at 6:30 from Jackson when Union City makes the trip to JCM in a huge ball game that has playoff implications written all over it. For my broadcast partner, Eddie Suter, I'm Chuck Hammer saying good night from Union City.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the Meat Shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the Meat Shop. It's what's for dinner.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrient Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrient Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
At Orr Investment Management, we believe everyone deserves a clear path to their goals. Jamie Orr and his team have offered personalized securities and advisory services tailored to your unique needs for nearly 20 years. Take the necessary steps to secure your financial future today. Visit Orr Investment Management at 1208 Edward Street in Union City or 849 Volunteer Drive in Paris. Your future is our focus. Securities and advisory services offered through LBL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.